Virgo, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we've got a weekly reading for you for the 9th to the 15th of May 2022. No particular subject, we'll take an issue, something you're aware of, something you're not aware of, recent past, advice and potential outcome. And at the end there'll be an opportunity for an extended reading where we'll dive in deeper to whatever comes out with a 9-card spread as well as some oracle cards. Okay, you can watch this for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, or do check out those planets and where they're transiting in your chart currently. So Virgo is the 6th house. So for example, if your Sun's transiting the 6th house, this could be for you, despite if you are a Aquarius or something like that. I did a video on it explaining hopefully a little bit better, so do check that out if you're interested. Once again, thank you for the likes, shares, subscribes, comments. It's the easiest way to support the channel. It's much appreciated. And the website is up and running. The link is in the description box for private reads, and it's the only place you can book a private read. There's no other way to do it. Okay, cross watchers, you are welcome. Interesting, in your pre-shuffle, the song Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, and nothing was jumping to me as to why that, so I looked up the lyrics meaning. I don't think it's going to be linked to your reading, however it's actually about drink driving, so be really careful. If you've had a drink, don't get in the car. There's something that somebody needs to hear there. Like I say, I don't think it's going to be involved in your reading, but there's something about drink driving. The actual description the singer uses is the blinding lights is when you've intoxicated and you're going to see somebody and you can't stay away, but you still jump in the car and drive, and it's the lights that you come across. So yeah, obviously, you know, don't drink and drive, but yeah, let's dive in. So Virgo, what's going on for you? Two more. The 10 of Swords. Okay, something's coming to an end. If this does, you know, be careful of hurting yourself if you are intoxicated as well. So there's something there. What were you aware of? What were you not aware of? Recent past. Advice. And the potential outcome. Okay. Interesting. The 7 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. You could be with the 10 of Swords. There's two 10 of Swords in this deck. There's the original way, and then there's the quite an interesting concept, and I completely agree with it. You know, the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. There's two of them in this deck, two of each. And the 10 of Swords can be pretty brutal endings, but 10s are also about like completing the cycle of whatever suit is, and Swords is air, it's communication, and this is becoming wise, right next to the Hierophant, the wise one. So you could be getting wise to somebody, because we've got the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. This could be somebody that you possibly live with, moved in with, got engaged to, whatever it is, but I kind of feel like I almost feel like somebody wants to leave, somebody's looking for a way out, you know, the sort of the light in the crack of the thing, and the 8 of Cups, it's like, right, I'm off now. And again, with the 8 of Cups, with the pouring out of the wine, be really careful. The Chariot is here as well, which is car, a vehicle, so be really, really careful. If you've had a drink, get a taxi. That's one thing that's really coming through a lot. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Swords. What we're aware of is the Magician. Okay, the Magician is full of potential. The Magician and the 7 of Swords in the same reading, I'm not a huge fan. It's manipulation. It's gaslighting. It's not very. It's not a pleasant energy. So maybe you're getting wind to something here. It could be somebody that you're involved with is gaslighting you. Maybe you're questioning your sanity, because it does play on your mind. You start convincing yourself, especially when someone says something and it's swung round. It's like, no, you didn't. I told you that. And they convince you that they did, even though you know in your heart of hearts that it didn't take place. It's not a nice energy to be with and live with. And I kind of feel that's what's going on here. Somebody's getting wind of it. I kind of feel like you're getting wind of it. The last thing I want you to do is to go to a friend's house to have a drink and then jump in a car and go back again. This is the thing that's really playing on my mind here. So we've got the Ten of Swords, we've got the Magician, something not quite right. What you're not aware of is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, I kind of feel like is saying whatever was planted in the past is still growing. In the recent past is the Nine of Pentacles, so you could have had success. There may have been some form of loss in regards to the Ten of Swords. So we've all gone through a stage with COVID, pardon me, with COVID being people's wages have dropped, inflation's flown out of the roof, and then just going to an ordinary shop now, I'm just gobsmacked at the prices. And I kind of feel that's what here. We've kind of gone from a 9 to a 7, which is okay, because the effort that you've put in the past will pay off in the long run. So don't worry. Your advice is the Chariot. The Chariot is success is going to come, so don't worry about that. It's also a card of movement again, and especially if you have kind of recently moved, I kind of see you moving again pretty quickly. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here, but it's also a card of willpower. So if alcohol is a problem, because it does lower our vibrations, massively, you've got the willpower and the strength to do it. The outcome is the Emperor. This is divine masculine. This is laying foundations, setting roots. It's also a case of somebody that can be quite controlling, especially when we've got, like, almost in the diagonal row here, the Magician, the Emperor and the Seven of Swords. So you could be dealing with somebody that's pretty manipulative. So be careful, watch out for that. Other than that, if this is you taking control of your life and laying foundations for the future. This could be, being patient with your investments, realising that you did it in the past, you can do it again. So whatever loss comes in life, I kind of feel like you've got the ability here to take it on the chin, learn. If it was something you did that failed, you've learned from that mistake, and then going forward, you've got the ability to, steer this what kind of mythical creatures those are. Maybe somebody can leave it in the comment. What do you think? But yeah, you've got the ability to steer where you're going, and you're heading to the Emperor. The Emperor can be a person in your life, possibly coming in, a teacher. It could be a powerful person, a leader, business owner. It doesn't matter. I kind of feel like this is just you setting your standards, setting your foundations for the future. Be careful on your way to the top that you don't do it in, how do I put it, stepping on other people. Don't use people as ladders, because you're more than capable to reach your goals yourself. I'm very much seeing Mercury and Mars here, with Magician and the Emperor, and Mars is telling me about the Tower, so I do need to check out the Tower, see what's going on there. Sun and Moon are together with these eclipses, and either side of it we've got the Three of Swords and the Page of Wands. So there could have been heartache in the past, or a message that's upset you. Oh, somebody's reading text messages. Put a lock on your phone, or don't leave it lying around. Somebody's reading your text messages. Could be what's made somebody angry. Somebody's not in the best of places at the moment. Let's see, where's the tower? So the tower is next to the Three of Wands and the Hermit. So there could be a situation here where you're going to be having to have a period of isolation, or maybe that's there's a tower moment coming to say you need to take a break, especially if you're working too hard, because this could also be burnout. You know, the Ten of Swords, need to take a rest. You can, you know, like I said, whatever seeds that you plant, Virgo, is tangible. There's something that's going to grow, and it's very, very good. But whatever you're doing, I almost feel like you're overdoing it. So be careful. You know, burnout is the last thing you need. But other than that, providing you can control which direction your life it is without controlling others, you are going to come out on top, like beyond imagination. A magician full of potential, and the Emperor, you know, rooted in society. The Emperor is the epitome, the judge. So yeah. So no drink driving. If you've got someone controlling around you, I kind of feel like you're wising up to it. Step away from it all. And if you are finding that your finances are not in the position where they once were, you have the capability and the mindset and the skill set to be a massive success. Chariot and the Emperor, you know, in the traditional rider weight, it is the Emperor that's riding the chariot. It's a beautiful combination. So I'm not worried about your future. Just the present moment, I think you need to either slow down a bit, probably. Okay. Right, Virgo, in the extended, we're going to dive into, we're just going to look at your mind, body, soul. I want a better picture of what's going on, so I don't want you veering off in a direction that's going to leave you exhausted. So mind, body, soul, we'll look at the positives, the negatives, next steps, and pull some oracles. Sacred geometry seems to be the key thing this week, so I'll probably continue with that, but who knows, we'll see. So if you can join me, fantastic. If not, Virgo, look after yourselves, and I shall see you next week.